So before we start this video, I do want to talk about something that I think is very, very important, and it's kind of getting overshadowed maybe because of the Dead Man tournament that happened yesterday. That was kind of a debacle if you're watching this a few years in advance. So this is regarding something Rykissy brought up in a tweet recently. A couple of YouTubers, Big Bicep RS, and I've actually heard of this guy before. He has 60,000 subscribers, and another one called Boom Epic Kill. They were advertising private servers. I'm not kidding, they actually did that. I thought this was a joke at first, but no, they actually did this. That's just so unacceptable. I can't believe these guys could do that. Anyway, so they deleted those videos advertising the private servers, which doesn't necessarily mean that they were admitting guilt or anything, because maybe they just planned to only upload it for a couple days. But luckily, I do have pictures of them. So here's Big Bicep, and again, 60,000 subscribers, and you're advertising a private server. That just blows my mind. Anyway, so there was actually a YouTube AdSense ad advertising a different private server before I could even watch the video, which I didn't even know you could do that. Anyway, so the video was pretty generic. It's just, oh, play this private server. As expected, we have the likes and dislikes disabled for good measure. And, oh, come play with me. No VAPs. Do not go to that website. Anyway, so we'll go through the pictures. More private server. He's clearly on a private server. That's not real RuneScape. Anyway, so here's Boom Epic Kill. 43,000 subscribers advertising a private server. And this is the same, it's actually the same server too, so who knows. I get these emails a lot where people are offering me money to advertise their gold selling website or something like that. And I just delete them, so who knows if that's what happened here. Maybe they got paid to do it, maybe they didn't, I don't know for sure. But that's totally unacceptable. And I love the title of this video, Do This and Get Better at PKing. What a joke. Do you know that private servers will actually make you worse at PKing? Because private servers are not coded the same way that old school RuneScape is. People who make private servers, all they steal from RuneScape is the graphics and some of the animations and all that. The actual combat system has to be coded from scratch. So it's kind of like if I gave you a bunch of scrap metal and a battery and I told you to build a Ford Fusion. And you're going to have no blueprint, no instructions. The only thing I'm going to give you is a picture of a Ford Fusion. So maybe if you knew a lot about cars, you could build a car, but chances are it would come out nothing like the Ford Fusion. And not to mention that I don't know about this particular server, but many private servers are malicious and they will hack your computer, they will steal your information, and they will hack your RuneScape account. Old School is kind of like an official private server, so I really don't see the point in playing this one. I don't think this is a coincidence either that both of these guys are doing this at the same time, because if you look at Boom Epic Kill's bio, he features Big Bicep. And if you look at Big Bicep's bio, he features Boom Epic Kill. So, I don't know. I think something is not right here. You guys should form your own opinion about this situation and let me know in the comments. But in my opinion, something is really wrong here. So I was curious to see if anything could be done about this, and I tweeted Jagex support about it, and they said, thank you for raising this concern. You may report this to tipoff@jagex.com, an email address here, to allow us to investigate. So I really don't want you guys to go and harass these two YouTubers. I'm sure they know what they're doing is wrong, so you don't need to remind them of that. But what you can do is send this video to tipoff@jagex.com, and if you consider doing that, maybe if multiple people did that, Jagex could actually take action against their accounts. That could be nice. Hopefully Jagex will do something about this, because it's really sad to see, and I really hope no one is actually playing those servers. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys my exciting adventures at Vetion. I've been killing this boss quite a lot recently, and it's very enjoyable to kill. I really love doing anything in the wilderness, whether it's skilling or PVMing or PKing. You guys may know that the wilderness is my favorite area in the game, and I'm almost done with all the wilderness pets. I have all of them, including KBD, except I lack Vetion, and this is quite a tough one to get because even though the drop rate is 1 in 2,000, which is very, very reasonable, this is a very slow pet to get. The problem is the kills for Vetion are very, very slow because there's really a lot to do per kill, as you can kind of get the hang of here. So you have to kill the first form, which has 250 HP. You have to kill 2 dogs in the first form, which don't have a lot of HP, but still it takes a little while. Then you have to kill the second form, including 2 dogs, which have 190 HP each. So even if you don't even include any of the factors of the boss, luring it, or how hard the boss is or whatever, that's a lot of damage to be done. I mean, that takes a long time to hit that much damage, even with the Vigora's Chain Mace, which I'm using here, which has extra damage in the wilderness. So before the Chain Mace came out, I used to bring Vetion to a northeast safe spot, and people have actually found a newer safe spot, which works in the southwest, and I actually don't really like this safe spot because you have to do a lot of flinching and like running back and forth and stuff. Personally, I like to be an efficient player, but I also like to be a practical player. So if something is very annoying to do and you're asking me to do it for a long period of time, I don't really think it's worth it. So my method, which is very strange, and perhaps I'll make a guide on my method in the future. You might see a lot going on here with the tile markers and all that. My method is very relaxing, and I could just kind of chill and watch YouTube videos or something while killing Vetion. It's very relaxing, and my kills per hour do not suffer that much. The only downside is I take damage, so I have to bring food. But bones to peaches and brews and stuff actually mean that I'm not really going through much food per kill. I also have the benefit of not really having to lure Vetion very much, only a few squares. And even if you're using the safe spot and you're using no food at all, you still want to bank every few kills anyway to put all your loot in the bank, because this is a Pkr hotspot, so there's not a lot of downsides to my method really. And while we're getting started here, this is kill number 800, so I am about 40% of the way to the drop rate of the pet. Of course, it doesn't really matter what your kill count is, the chance is the same for every kill, and you may not get the pet within 2,000 kills, so you just really have to hope to get lucky. I got lucky with most of the wilderness bosses, except Venenatus. I was very unlucky, so we'll see what happens. Here's an old clip of Vetion, which never made it into a video. This clip just demonstrates how bad the loot from Vetion actually is. This is one of its rarest drops. This is a D2H sword, and it's 1 in 256, and it's only worth like 100k, which is kind of unfortunate. The Dragon Pickaxe is very good. It's worth about 6 mil, and it's 1 in 171, so it's actually more common than the D2H, so it's kind of sad whenever you get a D2H. You can also get the Ring of the Gods, which is worth quite a lot, but that's very, very rare. That's 1 in 512, so you're not likely to see many of those. Oh my god, wow, Dragon Pickaxe. It's been forever since I got one of those. I've only gotten like one before or something. Thankfully, finally another one. Gotta get the heck out of here now. So I know I reference this video a lot now, but in my Wilderness Survival Guide I show that you have to get to single combat to escape from Pkers at Vetion, and this is a really good example. This is actually kind of dumb. When I got frozen, I checked the Wilderness level and it was 31, but I actually moved just into 30 Wilderness, so I could have teleported there. I had a small window before I got TB'd. But now I'm TB'd and I have to escape from this very large clan. But if this was multi-combat, and look at these guys, they knew I was a YouTuber, of course. If this was multi-combat, I would have died in 2 seconds, because these guys have AGSs, and even if I was playing melee, they could have killed me very, very easily. But in single combat, their power is limited. They do this thing in single where they're going to all follow you, and that means you can't see who's attacking you. In that case, I just like to play melee, because the most powerful specs in the game are melee-based. I mean, there's the ballista and stuff, which is kind of good, but you're better off playing melee. So the green dragons weren't a great option here because there's not enough of them for this huge clan. You know, they could tag it off. But the zombies might be a good alternative, and a lot of this depends too on when you're caught. So I had a lot of food on me already in this example, so that's very helpful. Not that I didn't play it well as well, if that makes any sense, but I used my food wisely and my resources to just make it a single combat, and let's get a zombie on us, and we could actually tank the TB, which is pretty insane. I mean, a clan of like 5 or 6 people, you would think that you're a Vetion killer without a lot of defensive gear, that you're not going to be able to tank a TB, but I actually am able to do that here. I can teleport out and I'm safe, so we're in the clear. No hard feelings if those guys are watching this video. I would probably try to PK myself too. What? Skeleton Champion Scroll? I didn't even know these drop this. Isn't it like 1 in 10,000 or something? Well, I guess we'll do it. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be happy that I get to fight this guy or what, but congrats to me, I guess. This was a nice little waste of time. Here's another PK attack, and in this example, I did not have a lot of food on me, so my chances are going to be very, very low. But I just want to show this clip to demonstrate a point that you should always try to escape. There's no reason to not try. Even if you're 1 HP and you're venomed and there's a 100-man clan on you, you should at least try to make a run for it, because anything can happen. This game is based on RNG. People can splash, you can do different things, you can log out. Something could happen, you never know. And look how far I make it here. 9 HP poisoned, and I make it almost to the zombies area. So you never know. If I had 1 more brew on me, I probably could have lived there. So you should just always try. One thing that's great about Vetion is it has a very high drop rate of elite clues, 1 in 50 with the Ring of Wealth imbued. So if I ever go for the heavy casket, these elite clues will come in handy. especially because I have the Bloodhound pet already. I can just do the elite clues themselves, whereas I would previously trade them up for a master. There are some good normal drops from Vetion, even if they're a bit uncommon. Here's the Grimy Renar Weed, which I think I've only gotten this once or twice, which is probably very unlucky, but that's almost 700k. It also drops Sandfew Serums, noted, and also some Dragon Bones, which is a pretty good drop. And holy crap, look at that, another Dragon Pickaxe. I don't know why they're so expensive right now, around 6 mil. Maybe not many people other than me are killing wilderness bosses, so the price is going up, but I can't complain. This was brutal. I hadn't seen a PKer for hours, so I was going for another kill here, and I have literally no food. I have that peach, but that's not even going to bring me to 100 HP, and yeah, there's not a lot you can do here. Kind of sucks too, because I had those Dragon Bones, 100 of them, that's a few 100k, and no way I'm protecting that if I die, so maybe I can make a run for it here. You know, Entangle's only going to freeze for 7 seconds. Every time it splashes, you get further distance, but another 7 seconds here, have to tank. Pretty unlikely I'm going to make it here, especially we got 2 people. Kind of just hoping to make a run for it, but nope, AGS spec, and I'm done. Goodbye, Dragon Bones, but that's my fault for going for another kill there. So here's something really small but dumb. I like to eat an anglerfish to get above 100 HP in between kills, and look what happens. Jagex made an update recently where you cannot do this if you're in combat, and so watch my HP here, I'm 98. I'm going to eat the angler, and then the angler brings me to 99. That's really dumb. I should go to 121 HP there, but because I was recently in combat, it doesn't work. If you go out of combat for like 10 seconds, it'll work, so I'll show it again there. There we go, I'm 121 HP. I don't know why they made this update apply to PVM combat. I could be wrong, but I don't think they pulled this update. I think they just made the decision to add it, which is kind of dumb. The main purpose is obviously so you can't eat above 99 in PvP combat, but I don't understand who this helps. I think this would actually help clans a lot and hurt solo Pkers, because it means that it's harder to tank a clan as a solo PKer or PVMer, and it's easier for big clans to kill you, so that's exactly what everyone wants, right? No, everyone wants the solo PKer to have a little bit of an edge, because it's hard enough to fight or tank that many people at the same time, that now you're making it even harder, and it's kind of weird that I have to run away from this Chaos Dwarf in between every kill just to get ready for the next kill. That update should definitely just be taken out. I know I can still get above 100 with a brew in combat, but that's far more annoying and just a PVM quality of life issue. The first 15 seconds or so of a PKer attack is the most important. You have to be alert and start running right away. So here, before they even freeze me, I'm on my way to the exit, and I'm going to eat, going to get the quick prayer XP there to be efficient, going to turn the prayers on right away. All of this is done within 10 or 15 seconds, and because I acted so quickly and got out of there as quick as I could, I already have a gap from the PKers. If I was not paying attention or something, I might have not been as lucky.
Oh my god, we're Ring of the Gods. Holy crap, 16 mil? Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, that's a nice drop. What the heck?
Wow, what a way to cap off this video. The best and most valuable drop from the boss other than the pet. Over 16 million GP. It's not even that good. It gives 8 prayer bonus, a little bit of defense, and the Holy Wrench effect. But because it's such a rare item, it's worth over 16 mil, and it's sold for about that much too. So super nice drop. The first one I've seen, actually a little bit over the drop rate, but I cannot complain. That is an awesome drop and super valuable. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate that. Let me know if you guys want to see a guide for Vetion. Again, my methods are a little bit unconventional, but I think they are quite nice, and I've been doing quite a lot of kills of this boss, and it's been very enjoyable and even a little bit profitable for me. Here's a couple sample sizes of consecutive kills, and on the left is 100 kills and only 5.4 mil, which, considering how long it takes to kill 100 Vetions, that's actually really bad. But on the right is really good. There's 29 kills where we got really lucky and we actually made a lot of GP. So this boss is probably not very good consistent money, but if you get a little bit of luck, you can make very good GP. Not to mention the pet is one of the coolest in the game, so hopefully we will get some luck and see that soon. If you guys like this video, you can definitely leave a like down below. It's one of the best ways to help the channel, and it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. You can also subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell to get notifications whenever I upload, which is typically weekly every Tuesday. You could join the ever-growing AndrewAJT 62 clan chat that'll be up on screen, just my general PVM, PvP, anything goes type of discussion clan. Even if you can't join the clan chat, you can join the Discord down below. We just reached 700 members the other day, so congratulations to the Discord server. You can use the Discord or clan chat to ask for advice or post pictures of your pet drops or loots or get bossing trips together, whatever you guys like to do. It's definitely a good place for RuneScape activity. Lastly, you can follow me on Twitter down below. I'll follow you back if you play RS. You can follow me on Twitch down below. And if you really want to be generous, you can support the channel on Patreon with the link in the end screen. You can check out some more of my videos or playlists in the end screen as well, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Take care, everyone.